starts out as a seed, then you water it. It grows roots and turns into a sprout. And then it turns into a fruit or vegetable or just a normal plant, and then you can pick it.
Here at the Healdsburg School, our mission is inspiring compassionate leaders through academic excellence. And nowhere is that more important than in the garden itself. It's a critical piece of our curriculum and our program here.
A day in the garden with kids can really vary. We plant, we cook, we harvest, and we also try to tie it into the curriculum of what they're doing in the classroom.
I think the school garden is a great opportunity for the kids to connect what they're learning in the classroom to their real world.
When we were learning about the human body, we planted kale and then used it in smoothies to help the students understand about nutrition and eating healthy.
I have students who love being in nature, and this is a place right on campus where we're able to do that. And it can activate an excitement in them that maybe they don't have in other areas of school.
We did a lab experiment in the garden that was really fun with finding soil layers.
And so basically we would take about 20 milliliters of soil, put them in these 2 tubes.
We added 50 milliliters of water, shook it up, and then it settled into different layers like sand, silt, and clay.
They're taking the concepts that we learn in the science classroom and connecting it to something that they really have a relationship with and makes it come to life for them.
The garden is important because it gives kids an opportunity to have hands-on learning. Smoothies are a big hit.
First, we picked kale and spinach. You use like fruits and vegetables, strawberry, blueberry, and raspberry. Then we put it in a bowl and washed it. And then you blend it up in a blender. And you put it in a cup and you drink it.
My favorite thing to do is eat in the garden.
I have students come up to me all the time and say, Mrs. Winter, try this. Look at this little broccoli that's growing in the garden.
Well, I think it's really a chance for people to communicate and get along.
My group was, we were picking kale,
lettuce and baby arugula and like some ranch and tomatoes.
There are edible flowers. Yellow ones kind of taste sweet and the purple ones kind of just taste plain to me, kind of.
And then later on at lunch, we get to eat the salad with all of our friends, and it's amazing and really fun, and I really like it.
My favorite plant is the carrot plant. I would be a broccoli, a daffodil.
If I were an animal, I would be a robin because they seem cheerful.
Daddy long-legged spider. Frog. A butterfly because it has a long tongue and it collects nectar. Snail.
A ladybug because they're my favorite animal.
The garden is such a representation of the Healdsburg School in that it's a living space, sort of epitomizes transdisciplinary learning.
It also gives them a chance to reconnect with nature. They really understand that nurturing and working hard brings rewards.
The bedrock of our school is engagement and learning, and the garden space is an extremely important part of that. This special appeal is going to help us accomplish a professional garden coordinator to help facilitate the many projects that happen in the garden, training for teachers on further integration of the garden into our IB and science curriculum, an outdoor learning space with a teaching kitchen that allows our students to understand the full process of what it means to go from farm to table and the science behind it all. Being in the garden is true experiential learning, and that's what THS is all about. Please help us support this wonderful project.